Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my daily cleaning routine. My cleaning routine has been so highly requested, so I thought I would split it up into different parts. Today's the morning. I also have our cleaning routine in the evening coming up as well. So if you're new and you like this video, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber and you enjoy my videos, turn on the bell. Just hit that little bell so that you'll get a notification whenever I post a video. That would be great. I hope you like this video and I'll see you soon. Bye. So when we come down in the morning, the house is normally quite clean because in my evening routine, I always wipe the sides down, get all the dishes away, put the dishwasher on. I just like to leave it quite clean before we go up to bed. So this is what we come down to in the morning. And the first thing that I always do is empty the dishwasher. I'll do this before I do anything else in the morning, before I make breakfast or have a coffee. If I don't do it straight away, then we get a massive backlog of dishes. So I'll empty the dishwasher and the boys are being their usual really helpful selves, but I do try to get them involved in cleaning. I'm really trying to husband train them so that one day their wives will thank me. Because today Caleb is helping me unload the dishwasher. But once I have all of the cups put away and all of the cutlery put away as well, I will start to make breakfast. I really try to tidy as I go when I'm making breakfast, just because it helps keep it clean. And then we'll have breakfast as a family. Breakfast has become a lot messier lately because Jackson is weaning and he will generally spit food all over the place and chuck everything onto the floor. As soon as Jackson's finished eating, I will give the floor below him a good wipe with just a baby wipe, and if he's happy, I will keep him in his high chair while I tidy up all of the plates from breakfast. And then once I've tidied that away, I will normally put him into his jumperoo or onto his play mat, and I will wipe down the table and also the high chair. I use this method cleaner. I love it because it's non-toxic, which makes me feel better because the boys are obviously eating off of these surfaces. But I will normally clean the high chair first and straight away as soon as he's finished eating, because it's so much easier to clean when the food is all fresh. And same with the table, I'll just give it a good wipe because the boys always get Cheerios or toast and stuff like that all over the table. And then I will just load the dishes into the dishwasher that they used at breakfast, give his bib a good wipe again using the method cleaner, and then put away any cereals or bits like that that have been left out on the side. And then I normally go off and get ready for the day, put Jackson down for his morning nap at 9 a.m. And then while he's napping, I will come down, wipe down all of the sides and just give it a little bit more of a general tidy up. And I use e-cloths, which is basically a microfiber cloth that works really well on glass or our gloss kitchen. Gloss shows up every little mark, so I really regret having it. But if there's any fingerprints or watermarks, I would just wet an e-cloth and give it a really quick wipe over. I find it's really, really good to get the shine back. And then I always put on a load of laundry. I need to do at least a load in the morning and sometimes in the evening as well. And I'm using Fairy Non-Bio today. I'm not that loyal, so whatever non-bio is on special I'll use, and I normally just eyeball it as you just saw. I also use a scoop of Vanish in most of my washes that I think might have stains in them, but since I've been weaning Jackson, that is pretty much every load. If I'm doing a color load, I'll also use a color catcher, but this is actually a white load. And then the only other thing I use for laundry is my Unstoppables. Every few washes I will use some of these pellets because it just makes the machine and the wash smell so good. If I have time and it's really messy, I will also get a Dettol wipe and quickly wipe over the toilet. There are 4 men in this house, so there are always splashes and sprays all over the place, so it's always good to have a good old wipe. And then I will tidy up the kids' play area. So this will normally include plumping up the cushions because the boys jump all over them, so I just fix them up and pick up any toys that have been left astray. There's a few under the couch today, and then I can go around with our dustpan and brush. I love this because it's a long handled one. It was really easy to use. It's really easy when you're pregnant or if you had a bad back. Picks up things like little bits of toast that are always under the table. And then I can use my Dyson V6 cordless hoover to go around and get up any other crumbs. I love this hoover. I actually got it for my birthday last year and it is such a good investment. I just plug it in if I'm not using it, and then I can just run around with it whenever I need to. If I have time and the floor is really quite dirty, I will get my mop out. I'll link this down below. I found it on Amazon and I love it. All you have to do is use a pad like this on it, and these pads normally last me like 3 or 4 days before I stick it in the washing machine. And then it has a canister on it that you can take off, and then you can fill that with liquid. And the solution that I put into it is a tiny bit of Flash Clean and Shine. I say like 20% of the canister, and then I fill up the rest with water. And this will normally last me 3 or 4 days as well. You can just stick it back onto the mop, and then if you press the lever on the handle, it will just spray out in front of the mop head, and then you can mop with it really easily. You don't need to keep going to the sink or anything like that. It just sprays straight out onto the floor, and it makes life so easy and so quick. So I can just run around the kitchen. I will literally only do the high traffic areas where everybody's feet prints are or where there's been food, and it really does make the floor look shinier. On this particular day, Jackson has woken up from his nap early, so I'm putting him into his activity center while I do the final last bits. I'll just run around and open everyone's blinds up and also make everyone's beds. I genuinely feel happier when all of the beds have been made. I don't know why, but I just do. So I will just quickly make our bed. Our bedding is from John Lewis and our throw cushions are from H&M. And I hate this bit of the mattress showing, so I have this throw that I got from John Lewis as well. It's like a knitted throw just to cover that bit up because I really don't like it. And then voila, that is my room. And now onto Fraser's room. I will literally just tidy up any clothes that are astray and also make his bed. I always stand on his bed to make it because it is against the wall. It's quite hard to make. I'll just put his little Minecraft cover up and all done. And I really love his room. He has these huge storage cupboards which hide a multitude of sins. I could just hide toys, clothes, everything in there. And then on to Caleb's room, I will just open the blinds up, and on this particular morning he was allowed to wear fancy dress to school, hence why he has every single costume out. But I will just make his bed, tidy up any pillows and things, put all of his fancy dress back in his toy box, put his soft toys on his bed and any books away that we had out the night before. He also has some really big cupboards which are great because I can hide all of his books away and all of his clothes as well. But that is his room, nice and clean. And then for Jackson's room, if I ever need to tidy it, I just stick him under the mobile and just put any of his little clothes or toys away like this. But his room is really clean because he can't really mess it up yet. So that is literally all we do on an average morning. Thank you so much for watching. We are off out now.